فاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. Inshallah, you can turn the fans on. Anyway, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَلَئِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. And if you show appreciation, I will increase you. The secret about our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is just in that. If I realize, first of all, I have to understand that, as we said, that every moment of our life is the gift, is the giver, it is the gift and the receiver. And that I am part of this reality. I am just as much a part of this reality as even a carpet. How? The carpet is being sustained by the Lord of the worlds. It exists through Him. Its gift is its own existence. There's nothing free of this reality. When put in that situation, we realize that there's not a moment, there's not a second, there's not an interval of time wherein I am free of this makeup of reality. And by that, I also realize that there's nothing I'm giving myself. I am not giving myself anything. And there's a certain scariness about that because you realize your incapacity. I'm totally incapacitated. I'm totally unable. And the one that's giving me the gifts doesn't get anything from me. The one giving me the gifts gets nothing out of it. The beauty in all of that is that causes a person to be thankful. Allah is not getting anything from us. When He gives to us, He gives out of His own love and His own mercy towards us. He's not taking us for a ride. He's not taking advantage of us. He's not doing anything to us because He gets no benefit. And that should make a person smile. That should make a person realize they're loved. That should make a person turn towards the one who's giving to them without any reception whatsoever from us. And most importantly, that is the secret of our relationship with God. If you and I want to climb towards God in this day and age, it's very, very simple. If Allah gives us tawfiq. Realize that we are the most gifted of peoples, materially speaking. If you go to Senegal, for example, you're there and you realize in Senegal, man, electricity, that's not a given. I was on a computer in Dakar. I was on the computer in Dakar, and it went off all of a sudden, and I went downstairs and I said, hey man, something wrong. I think I might have blown something, because it happened right when I plugged it it just happened to happen right when I plugged the plug into the wall. And he goes, nah, this is Senegal, man. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, it'll be on like 3-4 hours. Oh, okay. Wow. I didn't have hot water. I was there for 2 weeks, never dealt with hot water one time. Running water from a shower, I had a bucket. I was, right? And I was living luxuriously. I'm not kidding, right? All of those things, and those people, man, subhanAllah, they have such a softness in their heart. And they have such a genuineness in their hearts. They really, really love and are dedicated to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because they've been put in their place. For us, we have, man, what do you want? Electricity? How many watts you need? How hot you want the water to be? Oh, you like your coffee extra hot. Yes, sir, coming right up. The barista will do it for you. Everything we want, man. If this is paradise, man, you and I are straight jannatis. We got it made. And I'm not talking about special ed. We got it made. We got it. We got it. This is it. It doesn't get any better than this. Believe me, go around the world, you're not going to see better than this. But the trick is this, that those people who don't have much, their hearts are so soft and their smiles are so genuine. And when they say alhamdulillah, they really mean it. But for you and I, when Allah gives us something, we complain. Man, that didn't come the way I was supposed to. Nah, astaghfirullah. We say astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah, man. Nah, can you give me a different Quran? This one, nah, astaghfirullah. I don't like the way it's printed. The trick for us is real simple. Specifically speaking, you and I have to begin to try to notice the blessing of Allah and just say alhamdulillah. Look around. We're duped because we're told we don't have enough. We have signs telling us you need to purchase more, you don't have enough. Everything is there telling us you don't have enough, you don't have enough, you don't have enough, until each one of us becomes like a black hole. You can never fill it, never satisfied. Wallahi, just say Alhamdulillah and say it. Look at one blessing that you have. Realize who it comes from and say Alhamdulillah. Wallahi, you will find a sense of peace in your heart and sweetness in your heart that you'll start looking crazy. People will look, what's wrong with Abdul Latif? I don't know, man. He just keeps saying Alhamdulillah. Because I don't see anything but blessings. Everything is a blessing. Brother's mad at me. Alhamdulillah. What are you saying Alhamdulillah for? Because at least he remembers me long enough to think about me. And maybe he sees something inside of me that I need to correct. There's no problem. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, brothers and sisters, we're swimming in materialism. And if we don't start saying Alhamdulillah and showing appreciation for it, we're going to drown. We will be on our deathbed, worried about our finances. We'll be on our deathbed, worried about the future of our children. We'll be on our deathbed, worried about who's going to pay for this, who's going to pay for that. Wallahi, it'll be the last thing to come from our heart. We should be saying, La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. But we could be saying something else. This religion is a dynamic reality that is happening every moment of your life. As long as there is giver, as long as there is gift, as long as there is receiver, there has to be Islam. Because you and I have to become shakirin. And that's what Shaitan said. I'm going to mess with them from the right. I'm going to mess with them from the left. I'm going to mess with them from all angles. He didn't mention up. Which is why we make dua like this. And he's going to mess with us and mess with us. And he said read the Quran, it's there. The only people who are going to be saved from him are those who are thankful. Yours and my safety is not in our knowledge. Yours and my safety from hell is not from the people that we know and our friends. Yours and my safety is not from how much humanitarian work we do in this. This is all important things. We're here to make changes, but at the end of the day, if I'm not thankful, it doesn't matter. You will not escape. I will not escape. We might even be individuals that are sitting there on the deathbed cursing God, oh God, why did you do this to me? As if we had another day promised to us. As if we had another breath promised to us. As if we had any fortune promised to us whatsoever. And ask someone who has had, for example, who thought they were going to have terminal cancer. Ask them. Ask any individual whose life has been on the brink of loss. Ask them. And they'll tell you the reality of our existence. Every moment is a gift. May Allah make us the best of receivers. اللهم اغفر جميع المسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الأحياء منهم والأموات الأحياء منهم والأموات الأحياء منهم والأموات وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وأقيم الصلاة